Alright guys, welcome back to Date Everything. Jumping right back in. Last time we had a little run-in with Nightmare. That was interesting. But we're gonna see where this takes us. So I think this was our last day. This is very interesting, the little facts that they give you. But jumping right back into Thursday. What do we do? What shall we do? Is this open? It's not open. Alright. Maybe we should take a look at the rumors. Alright. Wild brew yonder. Finding dateable objects can be tiring. Get yourself a quick pick-me-up in the kitchen. Abel said. Toby is the coffee maker. And then crispy business. I don't know. Just talk to the frickin' toaster. I'm so tired of writing clues for this game. Okay. Scandelabra. A saucy singer came by the Scandelabra to tell him to shut up. That is true. I was there. Calorie mate. They say the way through someone's heart is through their stomach. Freddy the Yeti. A rather bored food-themed gentleman. Left Freddy's Fact Fest early. It's not you. It's him. To earn this calamity's amity, getting rejected might be expected. This is for Dorian. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. Okay. Oh, look, there's Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships.
Nice.
I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast. It's going okay, I guess. Having a tough time. I'm gonna say I'm having a blast. Frickin' blast.
Oh, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Alright. I want to talk about features and utilities.
Right this way.
I want to talk about the rules and strategy. I want to switch some features around. This menu isn't where I want to be anymore.
What's on your mind?
How does specs work?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass.
I like how they say sass here.
These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs? Actually, that is...
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute.
Damn.
Think of it as you, growing in experience, dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded.
So I guess they're trying to make us, me, explore. Got it.
Any other specs questions?
Are specs, choices, and dialogue always good?
They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible.
What's a collectible?
No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check.
Okay.
Any other specs questions?
How do I know which dateable gives which specs points?
Great question! Each dateable object gives out one specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions?
I'm good on specs.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable.
Okay.
Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you.
All right.
What are you curious about?
Everything. What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the datable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the Datadex sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions?
How many are there?
A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out.
Was like 100, so 300 at least?
But one has up to 33.
Oh my god. Who?
That's way too many.
What was that?
Any other collectibles questions?
Do I get anything for collecting all of them? Like, am I gonna be a Pokemon master? Pokemon master, right?
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man?
No, I was thinking I was gonna get an achievement.
But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
Alright, I'll focus on the datables then. But I love collecting things. Or can I get them all in one playthrough?
Awesome.
I don't know.
Any other collectibles questions?
I'm good on collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Exhausting everything, guys, sorry. What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like.
Fair.
As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Can a bad ending with someone lock me out of finding another? That's actually a really good question.
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Whoa. I'll be on the lookout. I'll still be sure to fuck it up. Can you give me a hint what that instance is? I'll do first.
Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Alright, when should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story, a point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
Hey, I totally know what you mean by save. Wink, wink. How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house, in your opinion?
If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Alright, is there anything wrong with getting hate endings? I'm curious.
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really.
Okay.
You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously. Even though it makes me happy, there's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
All right. I think I'm good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
All right. Nothing here, actually. I'm good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
All right. Want to talk about some features? Didn't we just do that? Can we talk about how all this dating object thing works? Or you can say, let's talk about our relationship. Do this one.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
Lore. How do dateaviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
That's it?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Oh god. Yeah.
Dateaviator technology is based on thing theory.
Huh?
Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
You're losing my interest or intriguing? We're gonna say intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness.
This is very deep. Scientific deep.
Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
Yeah.
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts.
Wow.
With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength.
Oh, okay.
Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So, when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateaviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think that makes perfect sense. It's a lot to take in, but I believe it. Honestly, needs a little work. That's ridiculous. Let's do be nice. Let's do 2.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Okay. Ready.
Skylar points to her own dateaviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
Ah.
This is my suspension. It keeps these dateaviators running. It's, not doing great.
Uh-huh. Why would glasses have a suspension? Isn't that for cars? I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Wow. Oh?
I know. I'm a sad pair of lenses here. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work.
Uh-huh.
But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here.
Wild. We're in the wild, wild west.
Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it.
Okay. Alright, choices, guys. How can I help? This is pretty silly, you have to admit. I'm okay with the metaphor here, but I still think it's important for lore to work. I'll be nice.
Just give it a little love.
Whoa.
Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
That was interesting. Oh, that was like a total... Okay, fine, whatever. Oh. I want to see the toast lady. I was wondering if that was going to be like in an event. And it was. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I want to talk to the computer. I don't know if I want to talk to that. But I want to talk to... Whoa, this is out. Where is the toaster? I want to deets, man.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen.
Cutely.
She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
You need a writing partner? I can help you shake out those crumbs.
Shake them out. Shake them out? Just you try to take my migas from me. Watch what happens. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry that was you trying to flirt with me.
I don't know if that was flirting, but okay.
See, I see it now. Oh, that was really... It was creative. Not like effective, but still cute.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
That is quite an intro.
Tal. We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
Is there much competition for best musical group in the house? What kind of music do you play? We'll do the second one.
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos. I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought.
Fair.
Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
If I'm lucky, I'm not into singers. Hey, equal opportunity. Let's do the first one.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Okay. That was super interesting. Let's work the space.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
I don't even know what to think about this. Okay. That was a lot. Get out of that. Alright. Let's see. We have 3 more occurrences or encounters. Let's see. Okay, we want to hang out with Kopi. I remember that Mac wanted us to check in. I don't know. We'll see. It's like open the damn door. Open door. Well, sure, why not?
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other.
Damn, she has abs for days.
There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dudette? How are you?
You okay? I'm alright, I guess. I am so good, my dude. We'll do it for...
Why? Do you think I'm not?
I have no idea.
Do I seem not okay?
Oh god.
I am so okay, I promise.
Alright.
I can't believe we're like actually talking now, Dudette. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition.
Is she the shelf? I'm guessing she's the shelf from what I'm seeing.
I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
Carpe that diem.
Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Alright, slow down and take a breath. Go on then.
Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
What's with everyone's pose?
Yo!
Okay.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it!
Wow. Why does it feel like you're trying to convince me you like it? Yeah, I can tell by the way you're yelling. That's really great to hear. I don't know. I don't know.
Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromiga!
I am so confused.
Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you.
What was your fantasy of meeting me? Like this?
I've never truly been happier!
Okay. Are you upset with me? Did you think I was gonna be cooler? I kinda thought shelves would be a little chiller.
Oh no, you're amazing! 10 out of 10 human being.
I don't know.
This is going really great, actually! Not a disaster! I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Dunarina.
What just happened? Oh, look, here's name from Discord.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
That was so dramatic, tinfoil hat. Alright, Shelly seems like she wanted to tell us something. Alright. Okay. Yeah, she's an exuberant, lovable character with the best set of abs you've ever seen. She has abs. Who has a penchant for using bro slang. Shelly has always been one of the lads. She's down to get dirty and messy and isn't afraid to take risks. Shelly is the kind of shelf who grew up playing sports and was always tougher than the rest of her friend group, but has a heart of gold. Shelly is a real pal and probably one of the best you'll ever find. Hold on, let me keep scrolling. She spends most of her time being so supporting and lifting others up and will always have your back. Does it come off as high-strung sometimes? Sure. But that might be due to more to a bracket mounting problem than anything else. So there's some issues. I don't know. That was, yeah, I don't know. Oh, we'll figure that out another time. Sorry, Mac, we're not gonna, deal with that. I want to see if we get Nightmare again. So I remember they said to drink coffee before going to sleep. Should we talk to Betty? Sure, we'll talk to Betty. Why not?
Hey there.
What's up, Betty? Probably should have picked someone else. What's with the smile? Uh-oh, don't tell me I said something embarrassing in my sleep. What's going on?
Oh, nothing really. It's just... You were very animated last night.
Like I tossed and turned? What?
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy.
Whoa, how spicy are we talking
You
about?
cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with this type of stuff. We'll see if we have to censor this.
Carry on, then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
I don't know. I was eating the most incredible meatball sub, 8 feet long, and about this. This why. I was, well, it's a little embarrassing. You watch me when I sleep? Weirdo.
Oh, well, I guess that would explain the movements of your hands and the sounds you were making.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear. I was way off base with my guess.
She probably was right, but I just went with meatballs. So,
After seeing you be so lively last night, I was hoping to hear a little bit more about what you're into.
meatball subs.
You can learn so much about people from their dreams, you know.
That's really none of your goddamn business. My dreams aren't all that interesting. But my dreams are always nonsense. Let's see a second.
I'll be the judge of that. Go on.
About me eating a sandwich. I was trapped in a giant bowl of pudding and had to eat my way out. I was a cartoon duck swimming in a pool of gold coins. Like what? That? Like Scrooge? I had the ability to fly, but only if I doggy paddled in the air. I'm gonna do the first one.
I'm not sure if that sounds appealing or disgusting.
It's pudding, y'all.
Pudding can be sexy, but maybe not in that amount.
I don't think a pool or a big vat of pudding and being stuck in it and having to eat your way out is ever really sexy.
Are your dreams always like this?
Define like this.
You know, relatively pleasant.
Not sure. Unfortunately, no. Not sure.
Maybe it's for the best if you find you don't remember yours. You'd think a bed would have nothing but pleasant dreams, right? But I don't sleep well at all these days.
Why is that?
Well, that's not something I want you to worry your sweet little head about. All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly.
Okay.
I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me.
I am.
I'm so happy to hear that.
I mean, I'm sleeping.
I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight, hmm? See you tonight.
I don't know, man. Oh. I guess she wanted me to talk about my dreams, and I talked about eating a meat balsa. Old deal. Where's the coffee? I am so... Is it this one? Must be this one. It's so dark.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbacks, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help. G'day.
Okay. Cute outfit. So, you're my coffee maker.
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Oh, affogato. Oh, let's do an affogato.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right. Here we go. One affogato.
That
Enjoy.
looks amazing. You're amazing. God, this. Oh my god.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
Why is it called an affogato?
Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee.
Oh, looks so good.
So, affogato means drowned.
Wow. Did not know that, actually. Learn something new every day.
That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso.
Okay. Sounds like delicious drowning.
Don't get lost in it. We'll see you next time.
Is nightmare? I heard it like there's like a 3% chance or something like that. I don't even know who came up with that, but that's just what I heard. It's what I heard. Or read. Probably read. Yeah. Workspace.
Dateaviators! Yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming
Wait, is
to you
this,
live from the best virgin mojito
him?
bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. It's 19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
So he did not get hacked, and he just drank a ton? Is that what happened? But wow, what a douche. Alright, so Thursday. Will we see Nightmare? Will we see Nightmare? Will we? I don't know.
Your room is dark and
we
cold.
do!
And though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here.
Creepy.
Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again?
What it is me?
Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once,
Make a joke. And then move on.
they won't respect you.
It's okay. Actually, I really don't have too much of a fear talking and speaking in public. So, let's see if our character does.
They might not even like you or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you.
Okay. The teeth, the tooth or whatever, that's horrifying to me.
You stare in horror.
Oh.
You reach to pick it up. A canine tooth drops to your tongue.
My bad, I clicked too fast. Oh no.
You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums.
Okay, this is an actual thing. Like a nightmare or fear. Yes. This part is terrifying.
A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth.
Oh no.
They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody.
This is really gross.
Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes, and you try to apologize to your audience.
I would not apologize. I would just be like, oh my god.
You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and...
Alright, I get the picture.
Am I boring you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. And what is it you don't want to talk about?
My teeth falling out of my head.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you?
Teeth falling out of my head.
There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. a tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Teeth. Are you gonna use my answer to scare me? Yes.
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
Not my teeth. Oh god. These are actual things. Alright. I'm afraid of abandonment. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of mediocrity. All very valid concerns for actually a lot of people. You can see why there's like some trigger points. I'm gonna go with abandonment because I can see all three of these working. We'll see about this one.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we? But for you, it's not losing the person. It's being left that's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me.
You betcha.
I will have to think about your answer.
With your many eyes.
Good night.
Good day. I find the interaction very interesting. Alright, so that was Thursday. I feel like... No, I feel like we should keep going. Let's do a 2-day thing. Alright, let's go here. Let's take a look here. Alright. Do you want to go with the rumors or do you want to just go hog wild and just check things out? We can, I wonder what's happening with the shelf. Is the shelf the same here? I'm curious.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Okay.
Oh my god, look who it is!
That face does not look like it's happy to see us.
I was just thinking about you and here you are! I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then, like, it definitely worked this time!
I'm so not sure where this is going. You thought about me all night? What a coincidence. I thought about you all night too.
Huh?
Yeah, in your face. I don't know.
You were mad at me, were you?
I thought you were mad at me.
Because it's all love over here, bud.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
Were you doing some cleaning? What's it? I don't know, man. Like, let's not call her out. Let's ask about the feather duster.
Oh, this old thing? I was just, hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately. Like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps. But since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty.
Oh. Is that the problem? The dust?
I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery.
Actually, it's terrible. It's so bad for my allergies.
But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
I don't disagree.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done. Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
Like, actually, like, her? Oh, okay. Why do you look scared?
I'm not scared. I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderina.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody?
Dust fast and furious. Dust gently. Dust thoroughly. Oh.
Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain.
Oh
But
boy.
eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch, and she actually seems pretty pleased with your work.
Never dusted a person.
You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it.
Okay.
Wow, look at us, huh?
Yeah.
You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I don't know. Why are you so nervous about, or what are you so nervous about? I never do that. I don't know. Do we do this? I never do that. Sure.
Oh, good. Good.
Wait, is she like worried about being abandoned?
Look, buddy, pal, boo-boo bear.
Boo Boo Bear.
You're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with. And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me.
What?
Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them. Psh, where would I be then?
Oh, supported probably. Happier. Not here annoying me, that's for sure.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? That's how they get you.
What are we talking about?
You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling?
You look angry.
Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf.
I feel like this is gonna be a journey.
And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook. It totally is. See you next time, pal.
I have no idea where this is going. Whoa, why did I get so... Blah. Alright, okay. We're gonna... This. Kinda wonder. What is this?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the dateaviators, but clearly
What
the sink-headed figure before you is
this?
well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
Huh.
You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Oh no.
Help! Help me!
Oh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi. Hello.
I am so disturbed by this. Why are we just screaming help? Help!
That wasn't me.
What?
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't. Isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I mean, the I you see before you isn't the me I am inside.
I can't stop looking at this.
You see, there's the I that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that?
This is really complicated. It hurts my head.
Certainly not the one I am.
Oh, I see. It's a philosophy thing.
No, it's a reality thing.
Oh, good God.
I'm not who I appear to be.
Are you Santa? I do know.
Stop that pop-up screen!
I didn't make it.
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate.
Okay.
And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
This is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
Ooh.
Just how weird this is gonna get.
So you're a person stuck in a sink. Alright. Okay. I don't know if I want that.
Well, I don't know if I wanted my dog to be turned into a bar of soap. But that happened, and here we are.
What is this? Your dog got turned into a bar of soap? It's a dog. Named Sudsy. Actually, it's pretty cute for a soap dog.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil.
It's adorable. I want to take you home.
Trey, Sudsy?
Angry, Sudsy.
Go to your tray.
Oh my god. Adorable.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so that just happened.
And that's just the beginning.
Before
Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay. Is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom tile? Oh, I was just gonna say okay.
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
I am so confused. What?
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though, and when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this? Or do you trust me to do this? I'm just an average nobody.
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the dateaviators.
That's awesome. Prove it. Don't prove it. Please don't prove it. Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway,
what-
I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
He doesn't even know I'm alive. Am I gonna have the same issue with the tub? Where'd we go? Right. I think there's rumors, yeah? Any new rumors? Who's Reggie? Wonder. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is this a thing? Yeah, it is. We talk to the food. We should talk to the food. Why not?
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious. It's just, he looks edible.
Because he has food everywhere.
His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
That's fine.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're really enjoying that glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavagnol? And as its taste matures on my tongue...
Matures?
I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach. And a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
I don't even know. Riesling then?
Pathetic. Just pathetic.
Whatever.
But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Oh.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal.
Okay, so like rain.
Salutations.
Not so good. Got it. You must really like food then. I don't know. I feel like all of this will offend him.
Like it. I live for it. And not just food, but the whole of the experience. The ambiance, that interplay of sound, sight, and synth that whets the appetite and inspires the mind. The art of service, be it subtle theater, delightful formality, or downright brutish charm. And of course, the meal itself. From the minutiae of the menu to the presentation on the plate and the very titillation of the tongue. Dining in all its forms is the blood that flows in my veins. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
That would be great. Why not?
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Oh, Hawaiian fusion, I'm in.
You find yourself in a large and comfy side-of-the-street-style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements. Koa has managed to bend himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style.
Aloha, friends. Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
My, mon ami. You've worked hard to create the atmosphere.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
Huh. You've achieved a true fusion. I don't know.
You knew what it was? I'm impressed.
Mitchell beams, pride radiating from him.
My date is quite worldly, Koa.
Please, take a seat.
I just guessed.
Koa pats his lap.
Don't mind if we do.
Is something the matter?
How do we feel about these seats?
I'm glad to have you on it.
I don't know.
And me at the same time. How scandalous.
Oh my god.
Did someone say
Oh no, I hate this guy. What out? What out?
Out! But
Out.
I love you too.
I just... Out! No phooey.
If there's anything I
Bye-bye.
can do to make things more comfy, just ask.
Noted. Now, what do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin, meat jun.
Ooh.
Thinly sliced beef dipped in egg batter and fried. And of course, some kalua pork, rice, and cucumber slices to go with it.
Intriguing. What do you think?
Why not?
Make that 2 orders and consider me intrigued.
Come in right up.
I mean, I'm not going to start substituting. Like, just experience.
I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju?
Ooh, soju. I'm back.
Ganbei.
Nice one.
That's my name.
Okay, here's your order. Dig in.
Let's try this.
Koa's dishes are sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors. This is definitely comfort food, and the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces, and carbs. The combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique. Fermented vegetables, meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice. Lots of rice.
Interesting. What do you think?
This slaps.
Quite. I'll be including your win in my review. My friend and I are about finished here. Koa, thank you for having us.
Fantastic, dude.
You two are welcome back anytime. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh my goodness. That was some good food. Alright, let's see. What's this? Alright. Where should we go, guys? I feel like, yeah. Wait, is this a thing?
It's jarring to hear someone else's
Oh,
voice
wow.
singing in your shower. After all, you haven't
like
brought
Elvis.
anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe, a stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Wet hot love. Wet hot love.
Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself a mighty wet.
Oh, because you're a shower. I get it. I don't think I know you well enough for that just yet. Glad I got the non-slip shower mat then. Oh, listen to that.
And a mighty fine sense of humor about you, too.
So
This
funny.
may be the best quality a person can possess. Right up there with calf roping.
If you say so.
Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika.
Paprika, that's me.
Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne.
Definitely cayenne.
Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
Aww. You're sweet. You're so sweet. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the sentiment.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash. Whoa!
I feel like I'm just meeting a lot of people at this point. Or objects.
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
Well, you're doing great.
I'm just trying to do my old great-granddaddy proud. It was a septic tank, 1,000-gallon, double compartment. Polyethylene, through and through. No fooling.
I know you never joke about something like that.
Ain't that the truth? It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, it can get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me more. Sure, why not?
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important?
Depends on the bathroom.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs in no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I usually spend all my time doing around here.
I don't. Flirting with attractive strangers?
Heck, I wish. Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my days sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
No. 12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate. It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Wow, I was right. The other two just seemed extremely out of nowhere. Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water. I'm usually in and out like 30 seconds max. I'm more of a bath person myself.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God.
And God.
Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
Not 12 minutes. I don't know which one.
440 minutes.
God.
Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
That sounds amazing.
Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that. But honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July. Which is really bad, in case that weren't clear.
Sounds bad.
See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
This is a long monologue. No.
I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence.
I'm failing everywhere, it's fine.
Do you know how that makes me feel?
Terrible.
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Alright. Dreams, what dreams? That's okay, you're doing great as a shower. Oh god, you're not gonna start rambling on about your dreams, are you?
Gosh darn it.
We're gonna be nice.
Now go and say that out loud.
Yes. Yeah, tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. There just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to Leaky Faucet Strip.
I'm sorry.
And that's all there is to it.
I'm sorry about that too. Alright, that's too bad. Well, it was good chatting with you.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature now.
Oh my god.
I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face.
You know, I asked you about your dreams. You said nothing. And you go around the bush, beat around the bush, and then, like, when I want to leave, you tell me about your... What? Bro.
Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you.
Oh my god.
So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams. On one condition.
Oh, what's the condition?
Come back and visit me again tomorrow.
Okay.
Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you.
Does it have to be literally tomorrow?
Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
I will, Johnny. I
well,
promise.
see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
Okay. Wow. Should I check on Mac? Maybe we should check on Mac. I forgot where the computer room is. Oh my god. Let's do this a circle. We just passed. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
You're back!
Yo.
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that.
No, I think I would remember if I was on the computer, looking up videos of cute animals playing piano.
You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna do that because literally I said, oh, thank you.
And oh my god, the double clicking.
I don't even know.
Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
I don't believe so, but I love to hear more.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
Is that? I mean, I know it's a mouse, but like... Aw, thank you.
No, thank you.
Wow.
By the way, I also wanted to articulate, that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
This just went somewhere. Okay. Wait, you saw that?
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's all right.
Sure, let her.
I would never intentionally invade your privacy.
You read my fanfic.
It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
Okay.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Oh, we didn't do this like off screen. We have to do this now. Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about.
Sounds mysterious.
Or I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
Sure. I'd never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know. And word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Makes total sense. Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated. Sucks for you.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Random.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does.
I'm just gonna say that.
Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
What happened?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
What happened?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
I don't know. No worries. We've all been there.
Thank you. You're always so understanding.
Am I?
You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
We'll say that.
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks.
Fair.
It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
Are you gonna go Super Saiyan?
My CPU is gonna run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is gonna be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Wow, I can't wait.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment.
Uh-oh.
The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive.
Oh, God.
Terabytes more space than is currently available.
Fanfiction.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
No problem.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is...
My fanfiction.
Your fanfic. Yeah. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Never. That's the only reason my dad's proud of me. I understand.
I know how difficult this must be for you, but it would mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end.
Oh, God.
Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind.
I don't know how I feel about the computer flirting with me, but okay.
So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
I already said yes.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this.
I hope not.
Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
Ooh.
Here we go. It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
Whoa.
Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
That might be an issue. Oh my god. No, we're not doing this. Don't do that. I can't afford to replace any parts.
Well, if my CPU does overheat, we can always use your wet blanket to smother the fire. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete.
I'm sorry.
But will you meet me back here tomorrow?
God, person? Oh,
I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning.
Us?
Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Good God. There goes my whole day. I'm so bad at this. Alright. Get out of that. Let's go to sleep, guys. Alright. On that note, it's now Saturday. And we'll continue this next time. I'm really bad at flirting with objects, like my computer. And the sink man. What? Suzy was cute. Suzy was very cute. But until next time, guys, take care. Have a good one. And like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. See ya.